Veterans Day is tomorrow, and there are many ways for veterans and active service members to save money in central Iowa. Des Moines Botanical Gardens is offering free admission tomorrow. It'll be open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Great Clips is offering free haircuts or a free haircut card that can be used between this Sunday and December 1st. And multiple restaurants are offering different deals. For a longer list of discounts, you can visit the article on our homepage, weareiowa.com. With tomorrow as being a day when Americans recognize the valor, courage, and sacrifice of these patriots through ceremonies and prayers and by observing the 2 minutes of silence for our nation's veterans, I spoke with a veteran who runs a nonprofit CrossFit. He shares why this gym is changing the lives of veterans who need community. Army veteran Troy Peterson started ValorFit almost 6 years ago.
And what we do is we take veterans who aren't in the best position physically or mentally, and we partner them with fitness communities.
Born and raised in Iowa, he graduated from DMAC in 2001 and planned to get into law enforcement. But then
September 11th happened, and it scared me. It made me mad.
He signed up for active duty. At 20 years old, Peterson deployed to Iraq on March 13th, 2004, with the 1st Cavalry Division as a cannon crew member on Operation Iraqi Freedom 2.
And that initial drive into Iraq was when things got real. Things were still on fire. A lot of loud noises.
Then, on April 4th,
one of our sister battalions was attacked, and 7 of my coworkers were killed.
Combat escalated. His first sergeant killed by a rocket.
And things really changed. I personally became hateful.
Losing coworkers became normal.
We have to keep going because I want to stay alive. I want the people that are here to still stay alive.
He suffered a brain injury and in 2006 received an honorable discharge, returning home to a ceremony honoring him with a Purple Heart.
And I put on a face. Everything was fine. I wasn't in pain. I wasn't scared.
But he was not okay.
I started eating terribly, drinking all the time, popping pain pills. And so I had no comprehension of who I was.
He existed in a deep depression.
Cried myself to sleep almost every night for 10 years because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go.
On July 30th, 2015, he attempted suicide.
Those that were killed in combat was my biggest guilt.
Peterson is not alone. In 2021, research found that over 30,000 active duty personnel and veterans who served in the military after 9/11 have died by suicide, compared to the over 7,000 service members killed in combat in those same 20 years, meaning military suicide rates are 4 times higher than deaths during military operations, according to the USO.
I made it home and I didn't know what to do. And they gave their life in defense of this country. And then I'm home and I have nothing. I'm providing nothing for anyone.
Desperate for hope, he realized.
I wasn't letting anybody understand me, and that was what scared me the most, is how to do that.
He made changes, starting therapy.
We started focusing on not living in the regrets in the past and living for now and what I can do to move forward.
And healing from years of substance abuse.
I was 335 pounds of miserable, hateful human being. I was sad, I was scared.
He came to CrossFit in Waukee and found much more than workouts. Peterson found community and purpose. Now, over 8 years sober, he runs ValorFit, a focus group for veterans.
And if we can give veterans a place to go when they're at their worst, to feel a part of the team, to feel good about themselves, to have positivity in their lives, it can change.
Veteran Justin Wolf has been working out for several months with trainer Tom Zeckler.
I didn't know if I'd be able to do anything because I hadn't been doing it for a long time. I had multiple sclerosis and was medically retired out of the Air Force after 13 years.
But with each lift,
it's waking up muscles that haven't worked for a while, like standing up and down is really hard for me.
Wolf says here,
you get capable again. You're able to do things, and getting your muscles strong turns into your mental strength because you can't quit. Because quitting, nobody wins when you quit.
Now, ValorFit is also changing how community can support veterans. Zeckler's uncle was a veteran who died when Zeckler was young. He didn't know how to talk to his uncle about his service.
I was pretty young, so I didn't know how to ask any of those questions or sort of get to know him on that level. But now working with people like Justin and being a little older and more mature, like understanding their experience for sure has opened up my eyes to what that is like, and then how important it is to have something like this in their life.
For Wolf, with every push,
I love it. It just wakes up the muscles.
that confidence is exactly what Peterson wants to share with more veterans.
Asking for help isn't a weakness, it's a strength. You want to make changes, and that's what we provide.
They're hosting a competition tomorrow on Veterans Day. For more information on how you can get involved in this gym, you can check out this article later on our homepage, weareiowa.com. I have so much respect for these men and women that are going through navigating PTSD and really having a hard time finding joy in the day coming back from serving. He's done so much work on himself, and the courage it takes to recognize the pain that you're in and to work on your healing, and then to let other people come alongside you is just amazing.
What speaks to me here is that, you know, we know this, but we don't talk about it enough, that our veterans do not get the support that they need when they come back, when they come home. It's just right back into regular society, and this man, what he's doing, is incredible work, but we need more of that because our veterans really do experience something that most of us can't imagine.
Maybe ask a veteran, how are they doing next time you see someone?
Exactly.
Thank you so much for that, and we'll be right back.